Oh, this one.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually wondering how this one looks. Nothing really different to write home about, but it is better looking.
Brighter?
Definitely.
I think, I don't know. So, John, what do you think? I'm wearing 2 helms.
I'm wearing a crown underneath this helmet.
See, that's possible, but I got a gigantic helm with a smaller helm on top.
Yes, because wearing this tiny helmet on top of a huge crown is possible as well.
Hey, I don't know how big your crown is.
It's a normally sized crown that you see in fantasy stuff.
So not that big. So you can easily have a helmet that could fit over one of them.
Yes, but not a helmet that's essentially sitting right on the head itself while the crown is still pointing up. Without embedding it in my head somehow. You can probably see an issue with that there.
Yeah, well, I can't even see you, so... All I see is, cool, like, scale mail helmet on top of you. Okay. Do I need to do 2 for each of these, or is the stairs small enough where I can just do 1 in the center?
You should be able to do just 1. Okay, you're gonna have to protect one way the first wave.
Okay.
Because I only had enough to build 2. Now, the medic would actually be pretty good for you.
Does he heal me or heal the things?
Heals you. The engineer heals the defenses.
Okay.
But the engineer costs mana to do it. The medic is free. Unless they change that too.
Oh. Well.
Because I doubt the heavy's feeble 5 damage is really helping out too much.
Yeah. It's something there, I guess. Because wasn't it the challenges you had to do in like the hardest setting?
For this game?
Yeah.
Oh, there's not necessarily a daily challenge, but there are rewards to it.
Okay. I remember building like the tower.
Oh, I can summon orcs now.
Nice.
And I got my crystal pulse ready too.
How many waves do we have until the Drake start showing up.
They may start showing up this wave or next wave.
I don't see. Didn't they have their own?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I don't see them yet. So.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the map myself. I'm just going over some of the stuff in my minion stuff.
Oh.
Okay, that's actually interesting.
What?
I'm just reading over some of their details.
Oh, another thing I noticed, when you're going through your item box, you can actually have it set for, like, to filter out different, armor sets.
That's good.
Okay, so I got... I'm gonna switch over to the medic.
It just sounds better to have a healer.
Yeah. AP is actually gonna heal me and at no cost. Pyro. Is a pyro just a variant? Basically a variant on...
He does more widespread damage, but apparently his range got kind of nerfed this game.
Ouch.
Because before he had like such good coverage where you wouldn't... There's no reason not to use him at first. And now he doesn't. Because I'm barely hitting anything with my pyro.
Damn.
And the reason I'm using him is because I have nothing else to use for that pet. Because I don't have any other way of fighting back myself.
As far as I know, it doesn't look like the medic is taking any mana, so...
Alright.
So free heals, free heals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, John, if you get really bored, you should look up Daily Fail Center. I know within the first, like, 4 or 5 pages right now, there's Marvel, there's a bunch of pictures for superhero jokes.
Of course.
Like Batman and his kid. The nurse is freaking out because in the nursery there's one baby missing. Batman's got a big grin on his face, and in the rafters is Batchild.
Of course it's Batchild.
I don't know what else you'd call the kid. Oh wait, Damien. Sorry, it's Damien.
Well, it depends on what verse you're looking into, too.
No, I only know that Batman has one kid, and that's with the one immortal guy. His daughter like drugs Batman or Bruce Wayne once, and has a night with him.
I hope I misheard that, because you just said that some immortal guy just drugged Batman and had a night with him.
His daughter.
Okay.
The big immortal guy that starts the Legion of Doom.
Oh,
his daughter does.
I know his name.
The caveman. I can't think of his name.
Ra's al Ghul?
I don't know it really. Yes, I think that's it.
He's not a caveman. He's from Egyptian times, I think.
Okay, I'm thinking the main bad guy that starts the Legion of Doom in Justice League Doomed, where he uses Batman's quarantine things to just try to destroy
the Justice League.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's the guy I'm thinking of.
Alright, because I know Ra's al Ghul has a daughter that actually wanted to get with Batman.
But in the Justice League Doomed, Ra's al Ghul, his backstory was
No, but that wasn't. But that wasn't the same backstory as Ra's al Ghul, who has a daughter. So it could be someone completely different.
Yes, I mean we are talking DC universe here.
And even then, which universe are we talking about?
Very true, because there's one universe where Batman is not Batman, but Superman lands in Russia and becomes a communist.
There's also one where this is also canon with the main verse too, is where Flash somehow not becoming the Flash screws everything that's beyond any reasonable control up.
Do you know if they have that on Netflix yet?
Flashpoint?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been watching stuff off Crackle and YouTube mostly.
Oh, isn't Crackle like, Crackle. I know I've heard that at some point. Isn't it like, an anime thing that, is just like only subbed on?
That's Crunchyroll's. Crackle is basically a free Netflix, but to compensate, there are commercial breaks.
That's not that big of a
deal. And they do not have much of a pool of shows to watch from.
Variety. Okay.
Although they do have Jackie Chan Adventures.
That's. Oh my. Nice.
But only the first 2 seasons.
Well, I don't know how many seasons there were.
I think like 5. The show lasted longer than it should have. That's just basically where we can just put it.
Okay. I was about to say, I can always make a third profile on my Netflix account for you.
But you can do that? Oh.
Yeah. I got a profile for me. A profile for Ian. I don't know if he really uses it much or not, but at one point he was asking if he could use my Netflix when he was over here to watch Sword Art Online. I'm like, yeah, just let me create you an account and you can have your own thing. At one point when I figured it out how to create an account, like, you got your own part on my thing. You watch whatever you want without having to worry.
Does it share insta-queues or anything?
As far as I know, no. Because it's when you go to login, which profile do you want to use? And right now, Zach or Ian.
Okay, does it cost you anything extra to do it?
Not that I know of, because one of our neighbors, she's got like 7 or 8 for a bunch of her friends, and every so often it asks her, "Is this person your family?" Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll take the offer because we were talking about getting Netflix at some point.
Hey, if right now, if I, if say the least, if that let you and Julia figure out if you actually want it or not.
Yeah. Well, it's actually she doesn't want it, but me and Jared do.
Really? Oh, let me guess. With what you have right now, it's more than enough?
For her for now, but she spends most of her time on Tumblr.
Tumblr. Have no clue what that is. Social media site, I'm guessing?
I guess? Well, it's not necessarily social media, it's more or less one of those things where it's easy to share information sites.
Okay, like a...
Yes, but even it's so simplified where everyone has their own accounts, so each person has their own forum where they post personal stuff like a blog.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Shayna's got, she follows a few. I think one of them's Nook and Cranny, is this artist that... some of her stuff, a bunch of her stuff you could consider adult art.
Yeah, that's on there. But I think they have to label it or something.
I would have no clue because most of the times when she's looking through Nook and Cranny, I tend to look over. Oh, you're looking through Nook and Cranny? Anything new? And she's like, no. Or she'll actually get my attention to show like one of the artist's new characters, or you know, one of the different pictures of a different drawing of one of her female characters. Does a lot of more like anthropomorphic characters.
Yeah. Although there are some funny things that happen on Reddit that I've seen.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff that's been found, though. Oh yeah, and the new Pokemon game, X and Y. There's a post-game story where you're going up against a person who's in a battle suit for some reason.
Okay.
And people have made the connection that they look like Daft Punk. So people have done, pretty much posted, why is Daft Punk trying to steal my Pokemon? And someone followed up with a comment, because they're up all night to get Luxray.
I'm just guessing they used the Pokemon Luxray because that's the name.
Because up all night to get lucky.
Yep. Real good song. I know, won them a couple, like a Grammy or two.
Oh yeah, they added intro bots to League of Legends.
Oh, isn't that like the new...
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, like, wow, lately, I don't know why, I just haven't been in a mood to play it. Some days I'll... It's in a week or two since I've
Julia already pre-ordered the next set, or expansion.
Oh my...
So she has a level 90 character now.
Oh, you get it as soon as...
Apparently. I thought you got it when it came out.
Damn. That's kinda tempting.
But again, Josh brought up the issue that I saw immediately Julia was having with her character.
What? She has
Pretty
nothing
much.
to do?
Because what are you going to do? You have a level 90 character. How are you going to play it? Especially if it's a class you've never played before.
Yeah. I know at some point they had a bunch of videos on, you know, how to play these, you know, different classes.
That seems to be a pretty mandatory thing at the moment.
Yeah, and I was, you know, I decided to skip it because you guys were already on. And then I wanted to go back to that area of BattleNet and try to find it. Couldn't find it.
It should be on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, very true.
Flimsy defensive... Oh, I got another defensive amulet for maneuvers.
I picked up a flash healing.
Oh, so that's why... So that would explain the new name for the Summoner's Flash Healing. What? His crystal pulse used to be known as Flash Healing.
Oh.
That would explain why it has a new name suddenly. Okay, Crystal Pulse is actually a lot more usable now. Yeah.
Really?
It doesn't cost as much.
What? Oh, okay.
And rather than healing for a fixed amount, it heals for a percentage.
So, nice.
Which I can use in Overlord mode wherever I want.
Nice. And what does that do? Just heal people?
Heals everything friendly within its range. Which includes you.
Dang. Nice.
So if I'm in Overlord mode and I see you and you're having trouble, I can heal you.
Nice.
Because I remember in the last game, people always hated people who pick Summoner for whatever reason.
Why?
Because, like, oh, you're not helping us win the game. GG, we lose. Even though they're micromanaging the living crap out of the defenses. Where everyone else is out there fighting, the Summoner is making sure that the walls don't break.
How is that not?
Because he's not out there fighting. Ooh, no. An assaulter. Yeah, I don't care. I'm grabbing this right now. I already found an assault rifle for the hunters.
Nice. Okay, how do we use the consumable?
I saw that option.
It says left alt.
Oh wait, push 1.
Oh, okay. So I got Flimsy Flash Healing Amulet, cooldown 15 seconds, cost 60 mana, effect, radius 0.5 units, heals allies 374, 50 plus 324, effects by defense ability power.
Do you want my poison amulet?
Sure.
Because it's something that applies to weapons, and as you can see, I have no weapons.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Okay, let's see how trading works.
Okay,
Okay,
Trade.
I'm actually... Oh wait, I may have to unequip it first. Because, yeah, I have to unequip it. And trade.
Let's you trade him.
That made me have... I just find it weird when they have to make you reconfirm every time someone adds more to the trade. Because I understand if you're trying to get rid... if they take away from the trade.
Yeah, that I understand.
But I think it's more they quick fixed it so they didn't have to worry about it later.
Yeah.
Oh, last wave. Are they talking about the Zodiac calendar?
It's... No, this guy's magic trick with his imaginary friend Steve that helps him.
His imaginary friend Steve.
Yeah, the best way to describe... It's weird, the guy does like magic tricks, and when I say magic tricks, I literally... Like, what was it? This first one was he had one of the America's Got Talent hosts come up and hold this glass pitcher in this like little like there's a little plastic box that went around her hand so that when the glass shattered it couldn't hurt anyone. But like he was saying something that everyone project mental energy towards the thing, and as everything's quiet, it looked like the thing in like the plastic's starting to shake. Next thing you know, you just see the entire glass. I mean, one of these big glass pitchers just shattered all of these small little fine pieces. And his buddy Steve there, he made Howie hold these two pieces of chalk boards with a piece of chalk in it, and made him rocket back and forth, and think of a name. And then he told Nick Cannon to give a random number, 23. And then the Zodiac calendar, somewhere within these random numbers, was a bunch of different... It was a Zodiac calendar, and at some point, 23 came up via the Zodiac calendar and people.
Okay, that actually reminds... That is interesting, but I just remembered one thing from Game Grumps that Aaron did to Danny. I just gotta remember what it was, and I could do it to you too. It was something that I actually found hilarious. But still, his little friend, his imaginary friend.
That's what the guy says. His imaginary friend. And yet he's doing, you know, if this ain't magic, damn, that's some imaginary friend. If it is, damn, them are some real good illusions. Either way.
Yes, it is. Oh, we're almost done.
See a couple green items for me on my...
Yeah, I have to actually check my green items since I have to focus on tower stats.
I've not really checked. I've just brought the mini-map up here and there. And I only see one, really. I leveled up. Let's see here. So, I wonder the items that are being added to our inventory are like, okay, you beat this map.
That's probably what it is. Oh, new ability. Flimsy Curse of Weakness. Curses enemies, causing them to move slower and take more damage and deal less damage.
Ooh, I see an egg.
I think that may be good for me.
Shoddy pet egg.
You got a what?
I found a shoddy pet egg. And I think that was my green item I saw. Yeah, that was it. That was that green item that was like supposedly good. Where everything else is gray and useless. So are the assault rifles good for the hunters?
It's pretty much one of those things where before it was, because it was incredibly stable DPS since it's really fast shooting. So it's one of those, it was easier to work with.
And now, not sure.
I mean, it makes sense.